Now we come to the topic parallel combination of resistances. Dear students, in case of series combination, the resistances are connected end to end in this way. So in case of series combination, resistances are connected end to end, but in case of parallel combination, one end of all the resistances is connected to point A and the other end of all the resistance is connected at the point B. Between these 2 points, we have applied potential difference V. Between these 2 points A and B, we have applied potential difference V. So you can see in parallel combination, potential difference across each conductor remains same. Potential difference across each conductor will remain same, but current is divided. While in series combination, as you know, in series combination, current remains same. This is R1, R2, R3. In this case, what is same? Current is same, voltage is divided. So in parallel combination, reverse takes place. In parallel combination, voltage remains same and current is divided. So in parallel combination, current is divided through resistances R1, R2 and in parallel combination current is divided. Let I1, I2, I3, I1, I2, I3 be currents through resistances R1, R2, R3. Dear students, current is divided. Therefore, I can write I is equal to what? I1 plus I2 plus I3. In series, voltage was divided. So I had written V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Here current is divided. So I shall write I1 plus I2 plus I3. Where according to Ohm's law, I1 is equal to what? V upon R1. Similarly, I2 is equal to what? V upon R2. And I3 is equal to what? V upon R3. Therefore, I is equal to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. Let R is, pay attention, equivalent resistance. What is the meaning of this equivalent resistance again? In place of these resistances, I use a single resistance R so that on applying V volt across it, the current in the circuit remains same. Then I is called equivalent resistance. So I consider R is the equivalent resistance. Then we people can write I is simply equal to what? V upon R. Equation 1, equation 2. From 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, we can write I is equal to V upon R. So V upon R is equal to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus what? V upon R3. Or 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon, or 1 upon R is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n 1 upon Ri. So in this way, keep in mind that in case of series combination, we obtain the result R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. In parallel combination, we use the formula 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. See, we have 3 resistances. R1 is equal to 2 ohm, R2 is equal to 3 ohm, R3 is equal to what? 4. And I connect them in parallel. So what is 1 upon R? 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4. 1 upon R is equal to 12. That is equal to what? 1 upon 1. So R is equal to what? 1 ohm. So when resistances are connected in parallel, the equivalent resistance will always be less than the smallest resistance. That is the important point to note. When the resistances are connected in parallel, the resultant resistance will always be less than the smallest resistance. We have connected 3 resistances, 2, 3 and 4 ohm in parallel, then the equivalent resistance is coming 1 ohm. Its meaning is that the resultant resistance is also less than 2 ohm. So when we have to decrease the resistance in a circuit, we use parallel combination, and when we have to increase the resistance in a circuit, we use series combination.